What's up? Welcome back. I'm John Stark, MikeTheMovieGuy.com, your favorite blind film critic, and today I'm going to talk about La Cocina, or Cocina. Um, One of those ways. I'm saying it correctly, I'm sure. If not, I apologize. This is currently nominated at the Independent Spirit Awards, which is how I came to watch it. I like getting to watch Spirit Award voters because it ends up showing me some films so far every time I've done it that I'm interested in, films that I'm sort of like hopeful for. We'll go on to maybe get audio description at some point, like We Grown Now did. um, Last year, there was also a movie called Upon Entry that I was really interested in, but it was mostly in Spanish and was really hard for me to follow. So I was really looking forward to maybe that getting picked up by somebody who would slap some AD on that. I haven't seen that pop up. I've seen Mountains. I know where that went. It didn't have any audio description that I could find. So a couple of the films last year, but one of them did. We Grown Now. And that was a great film. So hopefully La Cucina does. And because it's like mostly in English. There's a little bit of Spanish, and I know that it's funny that I'm talking about it because the film is kind of about people like me being upset that other people are using Spanish, except for the fact that, like, I have a feeling that there are subtitles. If there are no subtitles, kudos. If that's like a stylistic choice to like leave the American audience like only with, only understanding the language that they speak, um, to create that sort of almost like a division like there is in the movie, then okay. But I doubt it. Um, I mean, I was trying to pick up on the little bit of Spanish that I know through having taken some Spanish classes in high school and college, and then also doing it on Duolingo. It's really hard to learn another language. We need to have more respect for the people who come over here and do, and stop making fun of them. Anyway, um, yes, this is a great movie about sort of the American dream, and where better to seek out the American dream than in a kitchen in Times Square. So, this is sort of like The Bear, if The Bear was a really tense, racially charged thriller at some points. Um, it has it has some really sort of big sequences, has a great ending to it, a great finish, as a chef might say, finished, finished well. Um, and I thought the ensemble did a nice job. It was hard for me to kind of pick out who was who because I'm not 100% sure this film has a clear lead. I think it's sort of about a couple different people who are all sort of coming from different perspectives. Um, in the recognizable cast, the names that I recognized immediately when I went to IMDb, I would say that Rooney Mara and Oded Fair were both standouts for me of the cast. I didn't have to click on their IMDb profiles to figure out who these people are. So that was good. But I like La Cucina. The problem is I'm a blind film critic, and I live and die with accessibility most days. So even though I'm absolutely picking up on what this movie's putting down, and I'm here for it, there's not much I can do with it recommending it on an accessibility level. I'm going to be a fun Rotten Tomatoes critic if I actually get in, because I'm really only going to review the films that I'm provided accessibility for on Rotten Tomatoes, and like this wouldn't help. But I would still post reviews. I'm not going to go to the tomato meter unless I have a fully formed opinion on the film, not a partially formed opinion. So something like La Cocina, it's like, yeah, I guess I would recommend it, but I don't know, because I've gone both ways where I've seen a movie without audio description and then later been provided it, and it's done it all three things. It stayed exactly the same where I thought it was going to be. It's gone up and it's gone down. So I've had that experience too much to say that even my floating grade matters that much. Uh, and there you go. That's the short story of La Cocina. I think great. It's great that it's in competition at the Spirit Awards. I don't really remember anybody talking about it in 2024, so I wonder if this is going to be like We Grow Now, where it actually gets its domestic release in 2025 and becomes sort of a thing. But that didn't really help We Grow Now, because by the time we got around to award season for We Grow Now, no one was talking about it. So it's not making top 10 lists like it should. So I think people are really confused as to whether or not that is a 2023 or 2024 movie. Um, yeah, it's weird, but at least it's getting its day in the sun right now with Independent Spirit Awards in case it doesn't get anywhere else. But I liked this. So unfortunately, my official grade is unwatchable due to lack of audio description. Not because but just in general. Almost every single movie is like this. And then my official grade, my floating grade, I should say. I feel like this is a good movie. I feel like the Independent Spirit Awards, I feel like this is another We Grown Now, which ended up being exactly what I thought it was. So I'm gonna give it a floating grade of an A minus, which means it could go up to an A or down to a B plus, but I don't think it'll go lower than a B plus. I've been proven wrong. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will see you guys on the other side.